Hi, good morning, everyone. How are you? This is Megan coming to you from Hillcrest Country Club. I'm at home though, and did a Dr. Seuss book, the I book, and then we're going to read another story from this book in here. So let's go ahead and get started with the Dr. Seuss book. Okay, the I book by Dr. Seuss. My eyes see. Our eyes see blue, our eyes see red. They see a bird, they see a bed. They see the sun, they see the moon, they see a fork, a knife, a spoon. They see a girl, they see a man, a boy, a horse, an old tin can. They look down holes, they look up poles. Our eyes see our eyes see flies, our eyes see ants. Sometimes they see pink underpants. Oh my goodness. And dogs and airplanes in the sky. And so we say, hooray for eyes. Hooray, hooray for eyes. The end. That was kind of a short little book. What did you think about it? Do you like having eyes? Do you like being able to see? Do you wish you had a rabbit friend too? Pretty neat. Now we're going to read The Three Little Pigs. Okay. The Three Little Pigs. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs. Like all pigs, they loved to eat. But the more the three little pigs ate, the bigger they got. And the bigger they got, the more they ate. Soon, in three handkerchiefs and sent them on their way. Watch out for the big bad wolf, she warned as she waved goodbye. The three little pigs trotted off down the road. After a while, they met a man carrying bundles of straw. "Excuse me, sir," said the first little pig. "Please, may I have some straw to build a house?" "Of course," said the man, and he gave the little pig a bundle of straw. The first little pig set to work, building his house. It was a tricky job because the straw kept blowing away, but he never gave up. He worked long and hard all morning until finally the house of straw was finished. You see that? There's the three little pigs and the first little piggy's house of straw. Let's see what happens next. The two other little pigs continued down the road. It wasn't long before they met a farmer stacking sticks. "Good morning," cried the second little pig. "Please, may I have some sticks to build a house?" "Help yourself," replied the kind farmer. "There are plenty here." So the second little pig set to work right away. It wasn't easy building it all down, but not either. She kept working all day long until at last the house of sticks stayed up. See her house? The third little pig continued down the road on his own until he met a man pulling a cart of bricks. "Bricks! What luck!" cried the third little pig, who was very smart. "Would you let me have some to build a house?" "Take as many as you need," answered the kind man. "You're welcome to them." The third little pig set to work on his house at once. The bricks were dusty and heavy, so it was very tiring. But he didn't stop for a moment. He worked hard all day and all night, too, until finally the strong house of bricks was finished. The next morning, growled the wolf, peering through the window. Not by the hairs on my chinny chin, replied the frightened little pig. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down, laughed the wolf. And that's exactly what he did. With just one puff, the house of straw was no more. Help! Squealed the first little pig. Then he ran down the road to his sister's stick house as fast as he could. It wasn't long before the wolf arrived at the house of sticks. When the two little pigs saw him coming, they bolted the door and hid behind the sofa. Little pigs, let me in, cried the wolf. Not by the hairs on our chinny chins, cried the two little pigs. He said, so he huffed and he puffed, and down went the house of sticks. You see the wolf blowing the house of straw down? Look at those piggies. They're hiding behind a couch. What happens next? Oh my, cried the two little pigs. They raced down the road to their brother's brick house, squealing all the way. The third little pig was making a fire in his kitchen when he heard the commotion, and he was looking very angry. What do you think's going to happen? Do you think the wolf can get in? Let's find out. Little pigs, let me in, growled the wolf, banging on the door loudly. Not by the hairs on our chinny chins, cried the three little pigs. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down, roared the wolf. So he huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, but the fine, strong house of bricks coming down the chimney to gobble you all up, he shouted to them loudly. Now the third little pig was smart, and he knew exactly. Here I come, called the wolf, lowering himself into the chimney. Whoosh! He slid down and landed with a splash in the pot of boiling water below. Youch! He howled, leaping up in the air, and he raced out of the kitchen as fast as his paws could carry him. And the three little pigs, I think we'll see him again, they laughed, and they were right. They didn't. The end. There's a wolf running away. What did you think? Do you think you'll build a house of bricks after hearing that story? I think I would. A nice sturdy one to keep wolves away. Well, thank you for joining.